Guys, I'm the TheGamingAddict and I welcome you to a game that's been released on, been greenlighted on Steam. It's Kenshi. It's like a post-nuclear war in Japan, and it's in very early alpha, and I just wanted to show you it because it's unique in the way that I've not really seen anything like it. Now, I've been playing it a little bit, getting used to it. I've sort of got the hang of it. The one problem is it's just fucking hard. There's just no word for it. It's that hard. You can't get started without actually having to fight stuff walking through your area. Because one of the aspects of it is that where you start off with, I think it's 5 to 6 people, and you go start like a town area. And I've spawned in the most ridiculous place ever. I actually know where I am as well. I hate spawning out in these. Now, this is the world map, probably, easy. Right now, each and every single one of these are major cities where you can recruit people, buy weaponry, etc. And they're owned by different factions. Now, the little circles are outposts. That's where I am on one of them. And of course, here is probably the most dangerous area because there's just loads of enemies walking around. But I think, yeah, as I see up there, there's some dust bandits, which are the hardest bandits you can come across. You literally get shredded. It's ridiculous. Now, I just wanted to show you this because I think it's a good game, and I just wanted to share it generally because it's just a brilliant game. But what you can do, let me just speed up time because they walk insanely slow. You just go off. You can. What people normally do is go gather a bunch of these and charge at this, because these have guards and sit incredibly high level, so they just kill, they're dead. And just if you're wondering, the music you're playing in the what's playing in the background, shit, isn't the music in game, because it's an early alpha. There's no music being put in yet, so I'm playing a radio station called Radio Rivendell through my headphones, and you're listening to it. But basically, like this, I'm fighting now. You get, as the old soldier is your best fighter, you start off with, you've got, literally you level up your people. You level, not just, it's let me just show you. This is my character. You start off with your character on a little level 1 and everything. As they fight, they'll get up the melee defense, and you can go to cities and defensible outposts, and you can upgrade that all as well as through fighting. As you see, I've just lost for about half. How the fuck did he get up so fast? And I'm probably I can heal him. I didn't think I'd lose to these bandits. These are the easiest bandits in game. I don't think I would lose to them. But basically, you can. Oh, fucking hell, there's more of them. What, they're chasing up? Really? Thank God. Right, I'll go heal the rest of my party now. He should have some. Don't pick him up. Don't pick him up. I got that wrong. Loot. Yeah, thought so. Just looting my team. Now, this dude, he's brilliant. He's got 10s, 20s, 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 10s, 25s. He's your best person. You have to give him just to make it a tad even. Now, I have to go around and see this. This is how much bleeding. This is how much blood they've lost. So, at the moment, he's dying. And if that goes to, I think it's past 45. I think I read it where people have died. Before he stops bleeding, he will die. Otherwise, he'll just start regenerating blood. Because you regenerate blood. Go for each one. What you should normally do is get the ones that have got the worst injuries. Like this one's got the worst injuries. He's been healed up. He got head. It's okay, I got him actually. All those just legs and all that. Now after a while, he will get back up once that has gone above 0. Then you get up. These people with the bags on the back, they've got all this building material. Now let me just show you. So first, what you really want to build is a small shack, and I'll go. This means I can't build it. Yeah, I'm crafting it too close to that. So this is where I'm going to go because I like this area because it's very flat, and there's very little bandit patrols in that area. Because I've I've placed, as in the bit I've played this game a fair amount that I know where more or less all the bandits patrol. Oh, crap, I didn't actually finish healing it properly. This problem is, you gotta focus a lot when you're healing, because you can't, like, he's fine because he's not bleeding. Yeah, he took a bit of damage, but he'll be fine. I've just got to get all these others up before they all die. So they're all looking pretty good now. It'd be good if I could get one of them at least up, because then I can start carrying them away. Because you can carry people, and I could take them all back over there and let them heal up or something. Do him next. So this is just basically a quick look. Ah, that's a mouthful. A quick look. Just for about 20 minutes of just showing you a game. I'm not really. I'll probably do another quick look after it's been more sorted out, after it's been released. This game has been under development for a fair amount of time, and it's gotten good. I do like it. There's a few bugs what needs sorting out, and music still needs to be put in, so he should be getting up soon. He's not even fully healed. I need him. There we go, we got one up. As he's hold. This is the thing I like. They hold the head. The part that's most injured, they'll hold. So he's holding his head, and his hands kind of phasing through. Right now, I'm gonna pick him up. Pick him up. Aku pick. You pick him up. I'll let you holding him. Pick him up. You pick him up. Of course, if the legs hurt, they'll limp. So it's a well-designed game. Now I just need to get them over here. Because when we're picking up now, I can move them around and not keep them stood there. But they'll get up soon enough. Wasn't he picked up? I guess not. They must have been. I don't know. I wonder if I've got. I think I've got one builder up. Yeah, I've got one builder up. I've got to just slowly. Put down now. You need to heal yourself actually. Oh, see, that happens as well where you carry someone. Now, let's try the build. The building is slow, but you can you speed it up by getting people to do labour, which means they have to like build more. So it all evens out in the end where you can make it incredibly fast. Like this dude is 20 on building. So once he's added the materials to build with, you'll start building, and you have to build farms, water towers, generators, mines. Then after a while you can get iron mines, which then you can start crafting into weaponry, armour. Then you can make your own faction by going into that and going faction. Here is all the factions that hate me, all the ones that I like. I normally fight the Holy Empire because they've got some nice armour and I like it. And you'll get that armour by killing them. Some of these, like UKIP. Yep. UKIP. I've never seen UKIP, never seen Witch Hunters. Some of them I don't even think they're implemented yet. Like the Anti-Terrorist Force, I haven't seen them. But I don't know if the map you can go more. Because I know you've got this bit up here, but I've never been past this here. You can barely get that before you start getting attacked by so many bandits, you just get overwhelmed and die. But it's a nice little game. He should be up now. So who's carrying him? You can drop. You two go over there now. Or slower. Now there's not much more, so I'm just gonna show a little bit of the gameplay. Try not to get absolutely screwed over. The one thing, you can also do research. Let me show you research. Now, I want to do defences, but I don't think defences are in, or I've just not researched enough into it. But the thing you can do, you do this, and you start selling stuff. So I normally go for like hemp, which then you can craft into clothes. Which I always get like a little clothes business going up, because I don't like doing all the ore mining. I want. Yeah, it's building. It didn't look like it was building for a second. Yeah, but they take a long time to move these, don't they? What I thought this was for is like, well, if they're putting stone down, why is all this copper? Because that looks like copper to me, shooting up. But no, it's just like, I don't know, it just confused me at first. I guess it's just so you can see what it is, but I could have made it not look like copper at least. Oh, Naku, get involved. Yeah, this is your character's always the first one on. And normally I go send the old soldiers to a town to go recruit more people, because the more people you get, the better it gets, because you can get more people doing stuff. But to get money you need to sell stuff, so you can normally... What's normally a good idea as well is putting your old soldier plus the soldier here, because these two I always use as fighters, because he doesn't build or anything, because he's got like no bag on him. I normally put my character as the researcher, because that means he can stay in there, and if all the people out here die, he can come out and heal, because he's normally got bandages on him, look. So it's always a good idea to sort out your people. Then I normally put the 5 as just pure labourers, where they'll just build stuff. But these buildings always take a long time, and of course you start off depending on what you do. I've started off with 1,000. Like, the one problem I don't like though is that you can't actually like go back to the main menu. You can exit the game and that's it. So you take your flow all the way. So they need a back button. There's a few glitches where if your people stand like insanely close together, they'll merge into one where one can walk and one will run, but then they glitch out insanely amount of speed, and then they'll be here 1 second, then over here, then over here, then over here, and it's beyond annoying. I also think the battle system is incredibly unfair. There's no way you're defending yourselves at early level without going to, like, if you get in fight with dust bandits, you're dead. Not unless you've got about 3, maybe 4 of your people all leveled up fighters, you just die instantly. I just want all of these go over here, so I can select all the ones with actual stuff that I can use. And what I need to start doing is thinking what I'm going to be doing now. So I'm probably just going to go with my standard. First thing you need is stone mining, because you need stone in mining, because your resources won't last long. Where's the keys? Right, here you go. So what I've just placed down there is a stone mine, and then what I'm putting down is a stone processor. And these take just as long as they normally do, so I just want to add to each of them. And then I'm going to put this dude there and this dude there, because you always want an extra few builders on each one. The one that's going to take longest, and I know this one's going to take the longest, while this is actually a fairly quick build. So I'll be all in over there, yeah. And the thing I also like about this is that you can actually see how far, without actually clicking on here, and seeing how the condition means how good it's, like 100% obviously it's done, but you can also just look and see how far it's going to be done from. And all I can do now is literally just wait, because there's not much more to do. I like that. Slowly but surely. What I also need to keep doing is just making sure. I think they're dust bandits, aren't they? The running's a tad off on the bandits as well. Yeah, they're dust bandits. And the problem with dust bandits is that they're going to run across there, but there's a huge aggro range where I could probably, if I stood someone there, they would get aggroed easy. It's that glitch. I also need to keep watching down here, because now I think it's I've had it like maybe once every 2 hours, and you'll just get like a small band of bandits just come down here and start attacking your people. Normally they're hungry bandits, so they're insanely easy to kill. That's done. Put everyone. That's not normally the one that's done first either. Put everyone on here and get this done. See what I could do. What I think's already happened down there. Oh, they're just hungry bandits. Oh, they're hungry bandits from before. What you can do is wait for these, get down there, and because I think, yeah, it's caravan guy. They always get stuck there. Some caravans, But all these guards will just go over and attack her no matter what. They're dust bandits, so they get attacked by everything that is, like, what aren't bandits. Actually, not everything attacks them. Oh, that was wrong though for me to say it, but everything attacks them. Yeah, they're just, oh, it's holy servants. Well, that was when expecting holy servants. Now, well, after they've been killed out, depending on who wins, I'll send out my person. So what I am going to literally do is, I want you, and you. Let's go on here now. What it's normally is I can put one person on. I can put actually a few people on here. Can't remember who people it is now. Oh, 4 workers, yeah. And it's normally, I think it's 1. The old soldier is worth 4 people on there because this goes incredibly fast, and it would help if I actually put some power down as well. So now what I need is a generator. Because the generator will provide power depending on how many people are there, so if I put 4 on there it would provide 10 power, if I put 1 on there it would provide 2. He hasn't got any more on him, I don't think. Yeah, he hasn't got anything on him, put him over there. Put you there, and you there. Has anyone won that battle over there yet? Yeah. Right, so what I'm going to do now is going to collect all this and sell it over there. And I'll just show you what it's like, the selling system, because it is fairly easy to get. But the problem with it is though, I'll show you in a few seconds what the problem is, because it's not a big problem, it's just a pain. I actually need to find one person in this group. There's normally a leader who... Oh, it's not here. Right, so just loot the most profitable thing is the sword. I don't want that here in my bag actually. Damn. It's just a sword. I can take the other items, but they're not worth anything. And it would just be taking up space, but... No. I'm looking for the leader, because he normally has a bit of chest armor, which I normally put on the old soldier. Because it just gives him that little bit of extra defense if I get attacked. Oh. Yeah, his speed has been slowed down because his encumberment rate has gone up. Just make sure my people doing fine over there? Yeah, they're doing fine. Nice and dandy. So you can see, the mining, they do that, but like, there's no, it looks like it still needs to be added, because it looks like they're mining, but there's no pick in their hands. These look like they're just screwing in the floor, which is pretty normal for this kind of game. So now what I need to do is go in here, which I don't like this where... What normally happens is that it'll glitch out and everything inside will be dark for a while. Right, now, this is the problem, is that you have a limited amount of slots. So normally you need to like move everything around so you could find spaces. Because now I haven't got much what I can put in now. I could probably put maybe 1 extra sword in. But now yeah, I'm up to 2,000 now. I thought they were small dust bandits then. I'm up to 2,000 now. Well, these weren't hungry bandits, they were dust bandits. Dust bandits. As the not leader either. So I just go up, loot these. I'll try 1 actually. I don't think I get 2 in there. So you get these tradesmen as well who run between cities. They make gold for themselves. This is the armor I was talking about. It's like that armor, but different, because that armor does a lot. It's surprising how much that'll do. Yeah, I thought so. Just 1. So you can't make it yourself, but it's very like it takes a while to make armor yourself, because you need to go through. Yeah, you need to get ore mining. You need to be able to do actual metal, and it's a lot further down, I think. It's a bit of a pain. The crafting as well, I've not really seen work on some stuff. It's a tad confusing, the crafting. I've not really thought that out. I've not really been able to do that myself yet. But all in all, this game is pretty good. It is pretty good. Now, I just wanted to show you this today, and I think I'll be wrapping it up there, because other than this, there is actually much more to do. Apart from me, I didn't know, maybe a wheat field, and actually putting down some more houses. I'll be doing another video on this later on, like once it's been developed, and maybe after it's been released, just to show what the end product was like. So I'll see you all another time. What you should do right now is leave a comment below, good or bad. Anything is good for me. Just if you're going to do a bad comment, be constructive. Don't say, oh, it sucks, or you're a noob, because that doesn't help me anywhere. Say why it's bad, and that means I can improve. That means I can no longer do that. There should be a link to my Twitter in the comment below. You can send me messages or just find out when the next video will be out, as well as my Gmail, and that will be it. And I thank you for watching, and I shall see you when I see you. Goodbye.